It's understandably confusing when you see words like lay and lie to not know when to use which one and which one means what. It's confusing. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. I'm going to teach you the difference between lay and lie, the forms of both of these words, and how to use both of them in the right places naturally. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Now let's get into the video. Lay and lie are very often confused because of their very similar meanings and because they're often, pretty often used interchangeably in some situations, right? Aside from what's correct, native English speakers use incorrect English all the time. And so you may find it even more difficult to understand when should I use lay, L-A-Y, and when should I use lie, L-I-E, and what's the difference between them? Because I hear native speakers using both in the same situation. What's going on? Yeah, I know. Not everything makes sense, right? But I think what we can do is look at a few specific examples that can help us understand, right? And also the definitions. So why don't we start with lay? The word lay, L-A-Y, means to put or place something or someone, if it's, for example, a baby or a cat, down on the ground, on a table, on some kind of surface, usually. Not always, but usually. Okay? That is how it's used. So, I am laying the baby down in the crib. So what's happening when I say this? Well, what's happening is that I am placing this baby, or it could be anything, right? I am doing an action, and there's a recipient of the action. And the recipient of the action is called the direct object. So the baby is the direct object of the verb, which is lay. So if you understand that, there's a subject, and then there's the verb lay, and then there is something that's getting that action lay, right? Lay is the right thing to use. Lay is the right word, right? For example, please lay the book on the table. It would be incorrect to say, please lie the book on the table, because lie has a different meaning and is used slightly differently. So the book is the direct object. Lay is the verb that the subject is doing, also known as the predicate. And please do that, right, is essentially saying, you please do that. But when we're making requests, we can phrase it slightly differently, okay? Because you could say, right, she lays the baby down to rest. Okay, not she lies the baby down to rest. Yesterday, I laid the clothes on the bed. Now, this is the past tense of lay, L-A-I-D. So if you want to use the past tense, you or someone or something is doing the action of laying in the past, laid. What is the direct object? The clothes. Where? On the bed. So the bed is not the direct object. The clothes are the direct object. Okay, so if that's the situation, right, where you have that basic structure of verb followed by direct object, it's probably going to be lay. But this is where you will hear people say things like, I'm gonna lay down for a while. You hear it all the time. I say it sometimes, right? So technically, yeah, you would have to say, well, I'm going to lay down. Down where? What do you mean? What's the direct object there? There isn't one. Oh. So it should be, I should lie down then, right? Yes, but people still say it. So anyway, let's explore lie, and then we'll kind of get back to this question of, when we should use which and which one is correct and using it whether it's correct or not. Okay, so let's talk about lie. Lie means to recline sort of backward or be in the position of resting, right? You're on the ground, you're on a nice comfy chair, but reclining. So if you're sitting up like me, I would not say I am currently lying in the chair. I'm not. But if my chair was tilted way back, then I might say that. Now, notice I'm saying lying, not laying. Well, isn't that the same as you told a lie? That lying? Yes. So same spelling, L-I-E. I told a lie. Did you just lie to me? Okay, is that the same meaning as this lie? No, it's totally different meaning, same spelling. It gets more crazy because the ing is also the same. You're lying to me. That means you're telling me a lie right now. You're lying on the sofa. Also correct, right? But that lying on the sofa doesn't mean you're telling lies on the sofa. It means that you're reclining or laying back on the sofa, right? I'm tired, so I'm going to lie down on the sofa, to lie down on the couch. Not lay down, but lie down. The cat was lying down on the windowsill enjoying the sun. Again, lying, L-Y-I-N-G, the same spelling and pronunciation of lying, as in you're lying to me. You're lying to me as you are lying there on the sofa, right? Stop lying and lying. That's grammatically correct, but it sounds a little bit weird because it's so close together, right? Okay, so this now brings us back to this question of why then do I hear so many people say something like, I'm going to go lay down for a nap? Because native speakers use incorrect language all the time. And yes, it is maybe incorrect, and I put that in quotes, but that doesn't mean it's not common, right? Because people do all kinds of things. Native English speakers say etc. and espresso instead of etc. and espresso. There are rules, there's grammar, and then there's natural, fluent, native-sounding English speech. And that doesn't necessarily follow the rules all the time. So if you said, hey, that's wrong, don't say that, they might say, you know what, I don't care. So I'm telling you so that you know, but at some point, if you decide because you know the difference, you just decide you want to say, I'm going to go lay down for a nap, who am I to say? As long as you know the difference, who am I to say? You're wrong, you can't say that. Right? First, you have to know the rules, and then you can break them. That's I think what Picasso says. Know the rules. Learn the rules. Master the rules. Learn the rules like a master, so that you can break them like an artist. Something along those lines. Okay? So that's the basic idea. So saying I'm gonna lay down for a nap, technically incorrect, although very common, but I'm going to lay the baby down for a nap, correct and common. Okay? So hopefully that's clear. If you're not clear on it or you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Also, if you haven't already done so, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And also, check out my free course, Natural English Conversations, in the links in the description.